Hello and welcome to English at Fingertips. In this video, I am going to discuss one of the finest poems of the renowned poet Percy B. Shelley. Today, we are going to discuss the poem Ozymandias. Before starting with the line by line discussion of the poem, I would like to say something regarding the title of the poem. Ozymandias is the Greek translation of a part of official name of Ramses II, who was one of the most powerful and influential pharaohs of Egypt. He built massive monuments throughout Egypt to memorialize his power and influence. Many of these included larger than life structures of himself. Now let us discuss the poem in detail. Ozymandias. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless lakes of stone stand in the desert." In the initial lines of the poem, the poet tells us that he met a traveler from an ancient land. Antique means old. By the term antique, the poet probably means that the traveler was from a place with ancient history like Rome, Greece, or ancient Egypt. And the traveler told the poet that he saw two vast and trunkless lakes of stone standing in the middle of a desert. Vast means huge, and trunkless means without the upper part of the body. So the traveler told the narrator that he saw two huge stone legs of a statue without a body while he was passing through a desert. Now we know that the title of the poem is Ozymandias, and the place through which the traveler was passing was a desert. So we can quite clearly assume the fact that the place can be nowhere but Egypt. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculpture will those passions read, which yet survived, stamped on these lifeless things. Near the huge legs of the statue, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies. Now you must know that visage means face. So through this line, the traveler says about the face of the statue which lay on the sand nearby. It was damaged and broken into pieces, whose frown and wrinkled lip. Here, frown means the expression of anger or displeasure. So, the face of the statue resembled that of an angry man. And wrinkled lip and sneer cold command. Here, sneer also refers to the angry facial expression of the statue. Thus, the statue had wrinkled lip and a very angry looking face. And these two features of the statue tell that its sculpture will those passions raid, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things. So, by looking at the wrinkled lips and the angry facial expression of the statue, one can very easily understand that the sculptor who had made the statue did a really great job. He was able to show the real nature of King Ozymandias through a lifeless statue. He had understood the passion of the king very well and had imparted those emotions in the lifeless statue. The hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. In this line, the word mocked has two different meanings. It means both made fun of and copied. The hand used here refers to the hand of the sculpture, and the heart refers to the heart of the king Ozymandias that nourished the angry passions of the king that the statue represents. And on the pedestal, these words appear. Pedestal refers to the base of the statue. Thus, on the base of the statue, some words were engraved which says that my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Now the king introduces himself as Ozymandias, the King of Kings. He tells all the mighty and powerful kings around the world to look at his works and feel sad about their inability to match the works of the most powerful king, that is, Ozymandias. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Ozymandias boasts of the fact that his works are the best around, but ironically, there was nothing around that could justify his pride. There was absolutely nothing around the decay of that colossal wreck. Colossal means extremely large or huge, whereas wreck means ruins. There was nothing around the huge ruined statue. Boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. boundless means without limits. Instead of the architectural marvels as promised by the inscription, the lonely and the endless desert stretch far away. Thus, through the poem Ozymandias, Shelley shows us the insignificance of human pride. Human beings are nothing but puppets at the hands of time. Even the most powerful kings like Ozymandias are soon forgotten, and all his so called works for which he was so proud of himself were completely destroyed. Thus, time mocks Ozymandias by reducing his vain pride to nothingness. So, through this poem, the poet teaches us that we should not boast about the things that we have done in life, because there will always be someone greater than us, and there will always be someone who is not as good as we are. But in the end, time is a great leveler. That's it for today. I hope that you have liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the like button. Thank you so much for watching the video.